afternoon, my MPP peeps. Pretty much a flat day today. Fairly volatile throughout the session. We actually sold off all the way down to 37.76, so below Friday's low. So this thing could have accelerated downward, and the bears could have grabbed the ball, but they didn't. They just don't have the strength. Bulls came back in and bought this dip, and we actually closed green. Almost touched this 10 SMA. 10 SMA is at 37.62. We got to 37.76. So it's actually just a really nice bullish consolidation so far. Nothing bearish yet. Once this 10 SMA breaks, I'll definitely change my tune and I'll start looking for deeper retraces. But if the bears can't even break these 10 SMAs, guys, then we're probably going to head higher first. And if we do head higher, I'm looking at this 4,000, 4,200. This could just be a nice 3, 4, maybe 5-day bull flag before the buyers come back in and we run this thing up to these higher targets. So we'll just keep watching this 10 SMA. You go to the Qs. Qs closed above the 10 SMA. They were starting to break this downtrend line. This uptrend line. It was starting to break this uptrend line, and it was below the 10 SMA. It looked pretty ugly intraday, like around 11 a.m. 10 a.m. my time. It looked like this thing may want to give way, but the bulls came right back in. Okay. There's not a lot of fear in this market, and all dips are getting bought. It's just the way it is. And until the bears mount some sort of actual offensive, we're going to continue to get bought on these dips and continue to go to higher price targets. And our next one here is 330. And look at the VIX. VIX is basically telling you that same story. Spiked again, but as we've seen with all these spikes, spike, they all sell off. They sell off, and by the end of the day, they close near the lows. So the fear in this market, by the time the session is over, is gone. Bulls have proven time and time again they're ready to buy this dip. So, until we see this VIX actually have some sort of spike and then close at the high of day, I think we can continue to look for higher prices in the indices. You go to the IWM, looking good, 211. I mean, this thing, there's no stopping it. It looks like 216's next. And then your DIA as well. Nice bull flag right here above this 10 SMA. So all the indices look like they might want higher. Till these 10 SMAs break, that's probably what we get. Let's go to some names. Let's go to the names that we are long currently. CMG, still like the look above this 10 SMA, looking for 1,500. MRNA, nice day today. This Moderna, nice little move all the way back to its downtrend line. It breaks that. I think we get 133 pretty quick. This price action is sweet. I liked how it closes the high of day today. So let's see if we can get a gap and go in the morning. Go to Open. Open had a nice day. Still struggling with this downtrend line. I would love for it to have closed above, but still, nice day today. We're green since we bought it. And as long as it holds a 10 SMA, we're holding until this 33 target. REGN had a decent day at the start, but then sold off towards the end of the day, but still looks good, well above this 10 SMA. I'm looking for a test of this 540, and then possibly a retest of this 200 SMA near 560, 565. So this region's looking good. Spot, we're still in. We've already sold half. We've got a 5% trailing stop on it, but it's bull flagging here nicely after this, huge run. Bull flagging, and maybe it wants to consolidate before the next run to 368, which is our target. And then True is just kind of sneaky every day it just moves up a little bit more. Still well above this 10 SMA. You know, we're out half and just riding our runners, trying to get this 517, possibly 550 area with our runners. And I think we have a 5% trailing stop on this true as well. So already winner, but let's see if we can make that an even bigger winner. Names that we're looking at for tomorrow, MGNI. Really like this name. Been getting a lot of call buying, long dated call buying. So, you know, bulls are looking for this thing to run longer term. Got all the way up to its downtrend line, nearly above its 10 SMA, which is at 27.94. I was going to buy if it closed above 28. Couldn't quite do that. But tomorrow, if we get a run above this 27.94 intraday and it looks like it's heading higher, I'm going to jump in this baby long, looking for 39.40. And then PLTR, still struggling with this downtrend line right here, right up against it. We can get a close tomorrow above that sucker. We're going in long and looking for 41 in PLTR. And then a new name, the Solo. Massive move today. Looks like it wants to break out and head higher, maybe go for 14. So had a big day today, very overbought. I'd like to see it go sideways at least a couple days and then break out and move for its next wave higher. So I'll be watching this one the rest of the week. Another one, which we're already short puts, very green on those short puts. We sold the 15 short puts in this FUBO. The February 15s way down here, actually on this day right here. So we got a ton of premium, $1.50's worth of premium. And we already collected about, I think we're up 82% in those short puts. So we might close those short puts and actually get long this name. It might be time to get long and head, watch for this 41, 42. So, and potentially a bottom that could take us all the way to, hold on one second. Sorry guys. Could take us all the way to 86. So look at the volume that came in this thing today. Massive volume. So people are applauding. They bought a new network that's going to help them in the sports gambling space. And that's what the market is super stoked about. So, you know, this one's run up 34%. So it's hard to go jump in long right now. I'd like for it to settle just a bit before I go in, but we may not get that opportunity. I just want to wait and see how this reacts tomorrow. Does it sell off a little bit and allow for a better entry long? Or is this thing going to just keep running? So I prefer the former, obviously. But this is a great dip buying opportunity now. If we do go long, we will close those short puts for profit and then try to ride our dip buying long common up to at least 40. And if the bottom's in, possibly 86. Okay, so FUBO has promise. And then a couple of growth system names I'm still watching. This ZM had a nice day today. If it can hold this 200 SMA through Friday, I'm going to jump in this thing long, an 8th position in the growth system. CRM as well. Looks like it's trying to hold its 200 SMA. If it closes this Friday above, I'm jumping in the CRM. And then this name I've been watching, and Ken just brought it up, is this OSTK. This thing has really been frustrating trade for many. We've tried this one a couple times and lost in the dip buying system, but this one looks like a pretty good growth system opportunity. Right at its 200 SMA. A nice long pullback. Okay. Got a nice A, B, and then this long C, and maybe it's ready. Maybe it is ready, and we're starting to break down trend lines. Maybe it's finally ready to bottom and head higher. So I think this is a great risk reward opportunity. we close above this 200 SMA on Friday, I might just get long an eighth of a position in this OSTK as well. And look at the volume coming in pretty good. So this OSTK is a nice setup. So that's what I'm looking at. Any questions from you guys? Anything you want me to go over? Anybody? Any ideas? Nope. Okay. Well, let's see where we open tomorrow. Let's see if the rally this afternoon can continue into the end of the week. And let's see if some of these new names can trigger and we can just add some more frosting to this cake. All right, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Until then, don't trade for thrills. Just consistently make those dollar bills. See you guys.